Hello there, welcome to my YouTube channel, Plain Truth Nugget, the only channel that gives you the tips and tricks on how to be a personal value. Yay! Okay, our topic for today is how to make decisions. Yeah, very serious, right? Okay, before we continue, please like and subscribe, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Capo Electra. Okay, how to make decisions. Now, most of us don't know how essential it is to making a decision in our lives, because basically for everything that has to go work for you, go for you, move for you, happen for you, to you, with you, for you, starts with a decision. And most of us make decisions on autopilot, no proper consideration. Making decisions are actually how we become successful, how we become a person of value. And I'm pretty sure that most of you that actually are looking for jobs right now or already working realize that one of the criteria to your employment was decision making. It's very funny that most of you or most of us aren't taught how to make decisions, and unfortunately you're making decisions every day of your life. What to wear, what hair, whether to buy something or not buy, choosing of a life partner, being this, being that, choosing a career path. They are all decisions. And for you to be successful in life, at anything, being a human being, being a parent, being a spouse, being a worker, being a business person, for every aspect of your life comes with a decision. And it's not something, with time you can go on autopilot on how to make decisions when you have gotten to a point where you make decisions based on, there are actually 4 processes to making decisions. Do you understand? And if you don't really know that you're making decisions, people make decisions for you without you knowing. You just have to be conscious that decisions are what forms your life. Your decisions, whether you like it or not, are what shapes your life, shapes your future. So if you don't know how to make decisions, hey, let me laugh in Japanese. If you don't know how to make decisions, or if by any chance you are on autopilot because you think that whatever it is will just work out, or you are somebody that allows things to just flow. Sometimes it works, so sometimes the best decision is to let things flow. But it has to be something you have decided to let things flow, not something you're perpetually letting things just flow. And or people make decisions for you, you have not gotten to the point where you decide for yourself. I am very sorry, but I will tell you that you're gonna be in for a very terrible life. I'm pretty sure you're going to be a very terrible life, because to achieve anything in life, you have to decide. I'm sure when you were growing up, they asked you, what do you want to be in life? I want to be a doctor, I want to be a this. Why? Was that your decision, or was the decision made for you by your environment? Now, it's very tricky, because we are shaped by our environment, the people we surround ourselves in. But most of all, these 2 things are actually a background that supports you and your own decisions. So if you don't know how to make decisions, your environment and the people around you will always be the number 1 driving factor. No, they are not the number 1 driving factor. They are there to aid you, not to make decisions for you. So if you're not making decisions, then you are not living. Okay, so I want to tell you how to make decisions, and I bet you if you apply these 4 steps I'm about to tell you right now to every decision, that is very, very important. Okay, I know that you could want to decide to, I want to go out today or not go out today. It could be dependent on mood. Nah, those are not the decisions I'm talking about. I'm talking about life-changing decisions or decisions that move you basically in the direction of your future goals. So if you don't know how to make those decisions and you make them based on your mood, your mood change, your emotions switch. You're happy now, you're sad the next minute, you're sure now, you're not sure. So your decision has to be based on something more concrete than just your emotions, you know? As much as our emotions are good, they'll tell you believe in your gut feeling. Now your gut feeling is also based on concrete foundations which you use in making your decisions. So if you don't have those processes, those steps of decision making, even your gut feeling could lead, not lead you astray, but you would actually not even know how to follow your own gut feeling because you don't know how to read it. Most of us will tell you, intuition, okay, I just had that feeling. If you're lucky and you're one of those that have those feelings and it works for you, tap into it. It's called intuition, or some people call it the gut feeling. Now those are the way you make decisions. But unfortunately or fortunately, those gut feelings are actually based on your own ways of making decisions. You have actually set down a foundation without knowing. So you actually have learned without knowing how to trust your gut feeling. Or you were told at a very young age that trust your gut feeling. In that way, they said trust yourself. So at the end of the day, how to make a decision lies and is totally based on trusting yourself. And let me now give you the most sweetest part of making decisions. For the very minute you make a decision, the universe, your greater being, God, makes everything work in favor of your decisions. So if you actually don't know, most people will say things just work out for me. It was because you decided. Things don't work out for me because you have not decided. You're letting the environment decide for you. So the universe is kind of confused on how to help the situation. Is it here or here? Because you're either not here or you're here. So you have to be somebody that is decisive. And let me give you a spoiler alert. Sometimes it is no. 80% of the time making decisions is not fun, it's quite painful. Yes, it's not fun. But because you know that it's something you want to do, you would always follow through. And with decisions comes work. You don't just decide and sit back. When you decide, a propelling force pushes you to work. And you just have to start. So, let me tell you, I actually had to pen it down because it's something that if you want, you can write it down too as well. Just have it somewhere on your wall, put it so that you can always have it in your mind. And it goes like this. If you want to make you want to make like decisions in your life that has to do with, now career paths, business, what kind of business you want to do, what kind of growth paths you want to be in your career or in your business, the partner, your life partner, whether you want to be or not be, your sexual orientation, it's a decision. People say it's based on feeling, but to me it's a decision. Because right now we have a lot of choices to be a lot of things, but you decide to be this. Because right now, it's not like it happened to be that you are an animal or a human being. You're a human being. But right now, we have a lot of options of being human beings. So you have to decide on what kind of human being you want to be. And sexual orientation goes with it as well. What kind of sexual being do I want to be? Bi, gay, this and that. Do you understand? Straight, heterosexual, it's a decision, and if you don't make it, the world will make it for you. Because your environment is there, the people you surround yourself with are there. So you have to be sure, you have to be conscious of the decisions you're making in your life. And it goes as well to partners, husband, wife. Why? Your decisions are based on you. And when doing it, I need you to know that is something that you're going to live with for a very long time. Because no matter what it is you want to do in life, you are accountable to yourself. And if your decisions, if you don't know you're making decisions and you're living on autopilot, you're going to realize that along the line, along the road, you become a very unhappy person. And that's where we now get the whole depression, suicide, not good enough, not feeling it, on to the up tomorrow. It's because you've not decided, because you don't know why you're deciding and why you're doing the things you do. So if you want to know how to make decisions, these are the 4 steps that I use. Sometimes it's not fun for me. Yeah, but because I know I decided, I knew why I decided, I live with it. And I have to let you know, another spoiler alert too, is that when you decide, it could change a whole lot of things for you. Your friends, how you relate with them, how you relate with people, how people relate with you, how you react to things, and how things come to you. So when you're making a decision, you have to know that with time, when you keep on making good decisions for yourself, it becomes like a second nature. And when it becomes second nature, you realize you're living a life of your dreams. So here let me not buttress it too much, but let me just give you the steps to making decisions in your life. And I had to write it down, so please let me read off my script. Okay, so number 1, when you want to make a decision, you need to ask yourself this: do I want to have that thing, do that thing, or be that thing? Number 1, do I want to have that thing? Do I want to do that thing or be that thing? That question lies with you. Number 2, why you're choosing to be, do you want to have, to do or be, is that choice going to move you in the is it going to move you towards your greater goal? Okay, so now, do you understand what I said, the greater goal? So right now, in my subsequent video, we're going to talk about goals to start with. So because, yeah, life is a goal. Do you get? So why you're choosing, your number 1 step, why you're choosing to be, do you want to have this, do it, or be this? That choice you've made, will it take you in the direction you have chosen to go, which is your dream, your future, what you want to be, have? Do you understand? Is it moving you in the right direction? Now, 3, that's you choosing to have that thing, to be that person, or to do that thing. Is it in harmony with the laws of nature? Now, most of us don't know what the laws of nature is called, principles of life. Now, let me not say they're the 10 commandments. They're like, if you give, you receive. If you do back, it comes and bites you in the ass. That's just me saying literally. Do you understand? Because life is all about what you give is what you receive. It's what you put into the universe, into life, that life gives to you. If you are a happy person, I'm not saying that bad things will happen. No, it will happen, but majority of happy things will come. If you're a wicked person, you will always remain unhappy because a lot of unhappy things are happening to you, and you will think that it's not your fault that you're happening. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. So, in you choosing to be, do, or have, and is you choosing to be, do, or have taking you in the right direction, are those to be, do, or have also in harmony with the laws of nature? Okay, that's the 3rd one. Are those, is your being, doing, or having, your choice to do, be, or have that thing in harmony with the laws of nature? Are they? Are they? That's a question. And the 4th one is, will you doing that thing being that person or having that thing violate the, will it cause another person pain? Most people don't know that this number 4th step to making a decision is actually critical. Will you have it, which is the number 1 point? Do you want to be, have, or do this thing? The number 2 is it going to take you in the direction of whatever it is you want in life? The 3rd one, is it in harmony with the principles of life, the laws of nature? And the 4th one is it going to hurt another human being? Yes. If all your answers to the first 3 are yes and the last one is no, go ahead and make a decision. But I promise you, if you do that consistently for like a month, it becomes second nature to you, and you will make your decisions based on that, because from proven technique, when you do something constantly for 21 days, it becomes a habit. So I want you to make it a habit that from today and for the next 30 days, you will make every decision that comes your way using these steps and rules, and see how much propelling it gives to you. And I'll bring it to your notice today that you are on autopilot up until now. If you're sincere with yourself, you will know that you've been on autopilot on all your decisions up until now. I need you to go off autopilot and take a conscious effort to decide everything you do in a day. For the next 30 days, I promise you to become a habit, and I promise you that it's going to change a whole lot of things for you, for the better. It's not going to be sweet though, but you're going to tell yourself thank you. So this is now for me for now, and until I come your way again in my next video, I hope you enjoyed this one. And I also would love it if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel, and also like my video and share it if you can. And I will be giving you more tips and tricks on how to be a person of value in my next video. Thank you for watching Plain Truth Nuggets. Until my next video, mwah.